Hello and namaste to day 3 of this 14-day equilibrium journey to balance the chakras, the masculine and the feminine. Day 3 is the first day of working with Svadhisthana chakra. So Svadhisthana chakra is just above the genitals, around about 2 centimeters or 2 fingers width above them, and it's the element of water. So this fluid motion of ever-changing energy, what we call in yoga Maya, this illusion of life, is changing energy. It's always going here, there and everywhere, but it's also our sensual, our sexual kind of energy, the ojas, which is our life force energy in many ways, or part of, or one of the elements of the life force energy. But also, just because it's around the areas of the genitals and it's connected to the sensual, the sexual kind of side and reproductive kind of side of our human experience, it doesn't mean it's limited to that. We also have a lot of creativity. If we sublimate and change that sexual and sensual energy, we can be creative in many other ways. Drawing, singing, even going to the gym, we can channel that energy in so many ways. So really connect with the element of water throughout this practice. The colour of Svadhisthana chakra is orange, so I encourage you to have this visualization of orange vortex of energy just above the genitals throughout the practice if you wish. If you're a visualization type of person, please go for it. It's very, very powerful to use visualization techniques. So without further ado, let's sit in stillness in a comfortable seated position, whatever suits you. Close the eyes, attention inside. You can bring the gaze up to Ajna chakra if you wish, or you can keep the gaze more relaxed. It's entirely up to you. We'll just take a few minutes to be present in this moment. Bringing the hands together in front of our centre, slightly rubbing the hands together, awaken the central nervous system, creating heat between the hands, slight sensations, finding stillness, pressing the hands into the heart, of the thumbs into the heart centre. We'll start the practice with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We'll chant it through 3 times. If you wish to join, please do, but if not, perfectly fine. Let's exhale completely. Inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, last time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Beautiful, just tuning into those subtle vibrations and sensations flowing throughout the body. Bowing down to that inner wisdom and guru that lies within all of us. Relaxing the hands down onto the knees or into the lap, wherever feels good for you, keeping the eyes closed, attention inside. Draw your attention down to Svadhisthana chakra, just above the genitals, this swirling orange vortex of energy. Bringing balance into Svadhisthana chakra. Feeling creative, feeling sensual. Bringing the balance into the masculine and the feminine, that equilibrium, which is perfect in every single aspect of life. We always want that balance. It's always about the balance. Softly coming back, I invite you to open the eyes. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together, interlace the fingers around the toes. It's going to be a really powerful but simple Kriya to start off with. Again, we'll be bouncing from one Kriya to the next fairly fast throughout this entire practice. So as we come to the end of one Kriya, open your eyes and you'll have a quick demonstration of the next Kriya. And we'll just keep going and going and going until we end the practice, until we end the 14 days journey of bringing balance into the systems of the body. We're going to inhale the knees up and exhale them down. Keeping that attention on Svadhisthana chakra, the elements of water, this fluid motion of life, the ever-changing forces of life. So keeping the eyes closed, attention inside, and we're going to start moving the legs up and down with the breath, inhaling the knees up and exhaling the knees down. This gentle movement of the hips, the opening of the hips, the arousal of Svadhisthana chakra. sensual, sexual energy, the creative energy, life force energy, the ojas. Opening the energy channels, focusing on that orange swirling vortex of energy. The element of water, this ever-changing fluid element. And finding stillness, opening the eyes briefly, crossing the legs. We're going to bring the hands onto the knees. We're going to inhale forward, around to the left, and exhale back and round in Sufi grind. Inhale forward and left, and exhale back and round. Keeping the chin parallel with the ground. Really feeling this opening at the bottom of the spine, the arousal of the lower abdomen, the gentle massage of the internal organs, the bladder, the lower intestines, the elements of water, this fluid motion. And coming forward and going into the opposite direction. Inhaling forward and to the right and exhaling back and round to the left. And as we come to center, finding stillness, sitting nice and tall. Inhaling deeply, squeezing Mula Bandha. Lifting the pelvic floor, drawing that energy up into Svadhisthana Chakra, that swirling orange vortex of energy, the element of water, this ever-changing motion of life and fluid motion of life, the Maya. And exhale, release the breath, release Mula Bandha. Relax the body, relax the mind. Keep your attention in that orange swirling vortex of energy. Feeling creative, feeling sensual, feeling that life force energy, that ever-changing motion of water, of Maya, of life. Shakti energy, life force energy. Let's inhale deeply together through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Softly coming back. We're going to come into a squatting position. So we're just going to bring the feet further than hip width apart and coming into a yogic squat. And it may be that you're slightly higher. It may be that you want to put a block or a book or a cushion underneath the sitting bones to help support you. Entirely up to you. Even if you're up here, it's completely fine. Just do whatever is available to you. If you've come down low or if you're even up higher, we're going to press the back of the elbows, the arms into the knees, opening the pelvis, opening Svadhisthana Chakra, placing the hands together in prayer in front, and just closing the eyes. And we're going to be here for 1 minute. Breathing deeply, in through the nose, and out through the nose, drawing all that breath, prana, down into Svadhisthana Chakra, keeping that visualization of the orange swirling vortex of energy, this fluid element of water, ever changing, ever moving, changing shape. Opening the hips allowing the energy to move throughout the hips and the pelvis. The arousal of Svadhisthana Chakra. The arousal of the life force energy. Beautiful, softly opening the eyes, coming down into a seated position, crossing the legs, placing the hands on the shins. We're going to go into a seated cat-cow. So inhaling, opening, and exhaling back. Tilting the pelvis, feeling that crunch in between the navel and the genitals as we awaken the element of water, moving the element of water, that ever-changing element, the Maya, the illusion, that Shakti force of life, was always changing, always keeping us on our toes. Imagining that orange swirling vortex of energy. Inhaling deeply, squeezing Mula Bandha. Imagine this energy coming up into Svadhisthana Chakra, this swirling orange vortex of energy just above the genitals. Element of water, feeling creative, feeling sensual, feeling this life force energy, creative energy. And exhale, release. Release the breath, release Mula Bandha. Placing the hands on the knees. Just taking a few moments to feel into Svadhisthana Chakra, the lower parts of the abdomen, the reproductive organs. A swirling vortex of energy, orange vortex of energy, bringing balance and equilibrium into the masculine and the feminine. Softly bringing the hands to prayer in front of the heart center. We'll finish this practice with Satnam. Let's release all the breath from the body. Inhale through the nose and we'll chant. Softly bowing the head down to Mother Earth, asking for self-peace, world peace, universal peace. Bowing down to the element of water, to Svadhisthana Chakra, to the life force energy, to the sensual, sexual and creative energy that lies within, and release any guilt about the pleasures and desires that you may seek in life. Softly inhaling, raising the crown of the head towards the sky, relaxing the hands down towards the knees, the lap, opening the eyes. Thank you for joining me in day 3 of this balancing 14-day equilibrium journey challenge. I hope you've enjoyed the practice. You can press pause, do a Shavasana, or go to the link in the video and do a 5 to 6 minute Shavasana. I really encourage you always to do a Shavasana after each practice. If you liked it, click like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 4, continuing to work with Svadhisthana Chakra, the element of water. Thank you. Namaste.